Alright guys, this video is going to blow your mind. I prefer to let you know right now so you're not surprised when this happens. This video is about automation. Okay, I'm gonna use Canva in combination with some AI tools that I've been using recently to create some automation to basically create content much faster. You might have seen some of these videos on TikTok, on Instagram, how to create 20 posts in 2 minutes, how to create 50 tutorials in 5 minutes. So this is what it is about. But we are not gonna stay at the surface like everybody else is doing. Social media, everybody's scratching the surface and they stay there. No, not us. We are going to dive deeper, one level to reach the pro level, and then we are going to dive even deeper, almost to the point where we're touching the bottom. That will be automation boss level. So if you're ready for this, what, Diana? You don't think they're ready for this? I think they're ready for this. Are you ready for this? No? We should not show that to the internet. I don't care. Let's do this. What is up everyone, Ronnie here. Welcome back to our channel. This is the place where we talk about Canva and we talk about ChatGPT and we talk about AI and all of the things that make you a better content creator. Today, we're going to dive deeper into how to combine Canva with some of the AI tools, integrated AI tools like Canva Magic Write, but also outside AI tools like openai's ChatGPT that we have been using quite a lot on this channel already. And what we'll be doing is to automate some workflows so that we create content faster, a lot of content in a very short time. We'll be doing this in 3 different steps, 3 different levels basically. We'll start with the basic level or the beginner level, and we'll go into the pro level, dive a bit deeper, and then we'll go really deep and see what the boss level is all about. This is the one you don't want to miss. So without further ado, we have a lot of things to do today. So let's start with the basic level of automating content. For that, I'm going to start with a Canva doc, okay? Because I want to use Magic Write. Magic Write is Canva's proprietary AI for creating copy, right? So it only works in Canva docs. So you need to open a Canva doc. And once you're here, just can use the little plus button right here, find Magic Write. So there you go. You can prompt anything you want here. So I'm going to start with something very easy, something very lighthearted. I just want to ask Magic Write to give me 10 tips to live a happier life. Okay. 10 tips to live a happier life. So here are my 10 tips. Make time for yourself and do something that brings joy to your life, whether it is reading a book, going on a walk, or taking a nap. Spend time with people who bring out the best in you and make you feel supported and loved. Practice gratitude and appreciation. Be thankful for the small things and appreciate what you have, etc., etc. So basically 10 lovely tips to be happier in your life in general. Now, this is very good. The next step from here would be to determine what is it that we want to create. I think these would make some pretty cool Instagram quote designs. So I could create 10 posts for Instagram. Could be in the story format, could be in the 1-by-1 format. So it doesn't really matter. The first thing we need to do from here is to copy all of these quotes. Okay, so I'm going to copy them and I'm going to paste them in a spreadsheet right here. So just going to my Google spreadsheet and pasting the quotes from here. I'm just going to adapt the column so that I have my 10 quotes right here. Right, good. Back to Canva, and I'm going to go back to the homepage right here. And now I'm just going to search for social media. Okay, starting from the social media icon right here. And we have to decide, are we going like square? Are we going story? Let's see, I'm going to type quote right here and quote for Instagram. Okay, Instagram quote. And what we see here is a bunch of Instagram quote template. And we'll have both the story and the 1:1 aspect ratio. So let's see if we find something interesting. There's a lot of quotes here. Okay, we have almost 70,000 different templates. So we are going to start using the filters. Okay, so let's find something more about yoga, because these are like well-being, kind of like happiness type of quote. I think the yoga type of template will go nicely with this. So for example, this one right here, this is nice. I'm gonna go with this one. And so we see it's a simple template. It has a couple of colors. So I'm gonna click on customize this template. What Canva is gonna do is to open my editor right here with this quote. And we do have here like 2 text boxes. So the first one right here is where the quotes that we have gathered will be located, okay? And the one here at the bottom, we could use that for our branding, for example. So what I'm going to do is to simply delete this and bring our logo, okay, Team Rondi, like so, make it small, and I'm gonna position this logo Team Rondi right here. Now, it is time for us to bulk create the quotes that we generated with Magic Write. So how do you do this? Well, very simply, you will want to go to your apps tab right here on the left side menu. And from here, you want to find this button right here that says bulk create. I'm going to click on bulk create. And from here, we have 2 options. The first option is to enter my data manually, or I could upload a CSV. So I could decide to export my spreadsheet right here into a CSV, but I'm not gonna do this because there's only 1 column. So I'm just gonna copy this, come back here. So I'm gonna enter these manually, clicking here. So this is where I will be able to paste my data that I copied from the spreadsheet. But before I do so, I want to clear the table. So I'm gonna clear that table, then click on that first row right here and then paste. And now you see I have my 10 different tips right here. I can give a title to this column. I'm gonna call that happiness tips. Okay, and that's all we have to do from here. Very simple design, just 1 data set. So I'm gonna click on done. And now all I have to do is to connect that data that I pasted in that kind of table that Canva has ready for me to one of my elements right here. So I'm going to connect my text box right here by clicking on the 3 little dots right here. And I'm going to connect data to happiness tips. There you go. Maybe I need to reduce the size of this to 55. And I'm going to move it up a little bit to about here. Once you have successfully connected your text box with the data, just click on continue and you will see this window right here. So apply the data. I can apply this data, apply this formula of connecting my tips to the text box for all of the 10 tips that I have pasted in my table. So if you want to do this, then generate your 10 pages, just click on the button. The other option that you have is to select just the tips that you want to publish. Let's say you just want these 3 tips. So you can do that. Me, I'm gonna select them all for now and generate the 10 pages. Canva is gonna get to work and then it's going to generate the 10 different tips for me right there on this specific template. So take care of your physical health and well-being, exercise regularly and eat a balanced diet. So you can see I have all of my tips right here. I can quickly go through them, maybe center them a little bit better for those that are a little bit shorter, and for the longer ones I can even stretch this window right here so it's easier to read, it's better centered. But you see we have generated very quickly 10 tips that we can download. We can bulk download this as a PNG, for example. I'm going to do this by clicking on the share button, download all 10 pages, PNG. If you download them, then all of a sudden you have created in about 5 minutes 10 Instagram posts that you can publish on your Instagram. All right, so that was good, bulk create, but that was the beginner level. That is the base. That is what everybody else is talking about on TikTok, on Instagram. This is the basic stuff. And you know me, I like to go deeper. So let's move on and go up a level and see what it looks like when we start using these kinds of tools at a pro level. So I would say in level number 2. It's not God level yet, but we're moving up a bit. Let's go and check it out. All right, so for the second level, I'm going to use ChatGPT because I feel like I need something a bit more robust than Canva's Magic Write. And we do have other videos on the channel where I teach you the art of prompting with ChatGPT to get better results. So because I have spent that much time training and learning how to communicate with ChatGPT, I managed to get some pretty good results out of it. And that's exactly where we are going to start right now. So this is how I started my prompt. Okay, I asked Chat to give me a list of the top 5 books written by the Dalai Lama. And it gave me this list right here. So here is a list of the 5 popular books written by the Dalai Lama. The Art of Happiness, Ethics for the New Millennium, the Dalai Lama's Little Book of Inner Peace, The Compassionate Life, and an open heart practicing compassion in everyday life. I feel like I could probably go a bit deeper. I'm not going to share a list of books, but I would like Chat to dig into these books and extract some quotes. So I came up with this prompt. Sweet. Now, for each of these books, could you select 3 quotes from the Dalai Lama that people find popular? I would like you to organize the 15 quotes in a table. The table should be structured as such. First column, number of the quote. Second column, name of the book. Third column, quote from the Dalai Lama from this book. And make sure the quote is shorter than 280 characters. And then the fourth column, name of the author of the quote. And I ask it, type a robot arm and check mark if you understand the task. And then it answered. And it gave me the code. So it understood. And so I answered, alrighty then, let's go. And then ChatGPT started generating the table. So we can see here all of the quotes from the Dalai Lama. I have my 15 quotes. I have the 5 books and I have 3 quotes per book. And after reading them all, there is just one which is repeated, which is this one. Compassion and love are not mere luxuries. It is repeated twice. Number 10 and number 14, which is not such a big deal because I still have 14 quotes in this table right here. So this is very good. I really love how I was able to give a complex task to ChatGPT so that he structures the information in a table for me, which is going to make my life easier when I need to import this data into Canva's bulk create module. So I'm just going to copy everything here all the way to here. I'm going to Control C or Command C, and I'm going to come back to my spreadsheet right here. I'm going to delete this previous data and also kind of restore or reset the width of each of these columns. I don't need to be that wide. And I'm just going to paste all of the data right here. I'm going to select everything, clear the formatting. So format, clear formatting. So I only have this, and this column doesn't need to be that large. This one kind of does. All right, something like that, which is good enough. Okay, so now I have my data ready. All I need to do is to start looking for another template that I would be using. Again, starting from social media, I'm gonna go for Instagram stories and still use the template search right here. So now I see all of the different templates right here. I could go a bit deeper and search with the plus button, put something like Buddhist or Buddhism. Let's see if we find stuff like Buddhism. Yep, we have some Buddhist kind of type of designs right here. So something like this could work well, but I feel like this Buddha would be a little bit repetitive. So maybe finding something with more diversity. Maybe I can use the filters to find something minimalist. Style, let's click on more. I want something like quote. Okay, let's use this one right here. Okay, I'm fine with this. I'm gonna customize this template. And we see different things going on here. We have a background, so this gradient background right here. We have this placeholder or text for our quotes, and we have another one right here where we could maybe put the name of the book and then the quote, and then maybe add a last one to quote the Dalai Lama, all right? So this is exactly what we are going to do. Finding my bulk create button one more time, okay? And this time I'm going to upload a CSV file right here. So for that, I need to go back to my spreadsheet right here, and I'm going to click on the file button, then download, and I'm going to download this as a comma separated value document .csv. So let's do this, and then we can see it is right here. Okay, I'm going to go back to Canva, upload a CSV. I'm going to find it here under my download, and it is right here. So I'm going to open this. Okay, now get rid of this, and now I see the fields. Okay, so I have my number, I have the name of the book, I have the quote, and I have the author. All right, so let's start with the name of the book, which is this one right here. I can connect this data to name of the book. So that would be this. I'm gonna make this smaller, let's say 65. Yes, this looks good. I'm gonna bring it here, bring the quote up a bit. And that looks good. Next, I'm going to click on this text box right here, and same thing, connect my data to the quote. This is good. And I could link the name of the Dalai Lama. I would just need a separate text box, another text box. I can do that by creating one like so. I just use the T key on my keyboard. Obviously, I need to make this much smaller, and we can have it here at the middle. Okay, and this one also needs to be linked. Connect data to this, okay, Dalai Lama. And we could even put the official way of quoting the Dalai Lama and having HH, like His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. That is the correct way, I believe, of quoting. So there we go. This is what we have, but I want to go one step further. Remember, that is kind of similar to what we did before. I mean, from within Canva. So the next step would be to maybe get rid of some of this stuff right here. Like, for example, this gradient right here. Okay, I'm gonna delete this and keep only the bare background right here. And now I have this Buddha right here. I could customize this with my brand kit colors. Okay, I could make this on brand, and I can do this in a couple of different ways. I could go to the design tab and use the styles. Okay, so I could use the style to change the colors and the font of this design. Okay, so I do have my Team Rondi's palettes, okay, my color palette and my brand font. So if I want to adapt this, I could just click on the fonts right here, and all of a sudden I have adapted all of the fonts on my design to my brand fonts. Okay, Montserrat extra bold, and Montserrat normal. So this is for the fonts, but now I could also apply a certain color scheme to this design and to all of the designs. So I could click on this one, for example, make something like this. Could shuffle this until I find something that I really like. And like so, I can really create this effect of customizing my templates a bit deeper. Okay, I can use any of my brand palettes right here. So it's really up to you. For me, I'm gonna use probably this one right here. I like this color. And you will see that we can go deeper once we have created all the quotes. So bulk create, let's continue. Let's create the 14 different quotes right here. Yes, generate them. Canva is going to generate all of the pages. And now let's just have a look. Yeah, you see, this is pretty good. Some of the books will have longer titles. So if that is the case, we can adapt slightly, just making sure that we are not moving anything else. Okay, so the first book, the title and everything, it's pretty well, like I don't need to change much. Right here, this one, and this one, all of this is fine. So you see what I'm doing here, I'm simply organizing things. So I'm gonna copy this one for this long book title right here and simply adapting my quotes. Okay, so again, here I'm going to copy this one from this page, delete right here. It is the same book title, and simply adapting the positioning of my stuff. There you go. Here we have a long quote and a long title. Okay, so a bit more text right here. We could swap this quote for another one if we don't want so much text on our page. But that's basically how you create your series. And now you can go this extra step and customizing your different pages with the styles. Okay, so if I go back to my design and styles here, I could alternate and really create different pages and different effects, different colors, so that they're not all the same right here, you see? And that's how you create that variety on your Instagram feed. You can even play around with your other palettes if you want to add some more variety to this series of quotes. So there you go. We have 14 customized quotes that we can use on Instagram, on Facebook. We can use this on the community tab on YouTube, for example. These are ready to go. And this is just from one book. If you were to find, I don't know, the top 5 books about creating your CV, for example, or the top 5 books about personal finance, and then ask the chat, ask the artificial intelligence to extract some quotes, and then you use these quotes in your design, just like I showed you. So this is what I would consider the pro level. Now let's dive one level deeper. Yes, that is possible. Alright guys, I hope you are enjoying this tutorial and all of the other tutorials we are creating about these new AI tools on the channel. Let us know in the comment. Is this something you enjoy watching on our channel, this type of content where we show you shortcuts, we show you tools that can really boost your creativity? Is that something you wish us to continue, or you would rather us coming back to the base and really focusing on Canva and Canva only? We are curious about this. We are experimenting with this new type of content and we are doing it for you. So let us know in the comments what you think about this type of content. And also, if you're learning something new, give us a like. This will help us push this video to more people. Right, back to the tutorial. Buckle up, because this is when stuff are gonna get very serious and a bit more technical. So yeah, I want you to be ready for this. Diana didn't think you guys were ready for this. I think you guys are ready for this, aren't we? Are we ready for this? Let's go. Alright, so for this God level, we are going to be creating a series of posts that we will be publishing on different platforms, and these posts will be promoting our new YouTube videos. Okay, so when we have a new video coming out on the channel, I want to have a post ready or a series of posts ready so that I can promote them on different platforms. So I want to promote them on the YouTube community tab, so that has a specific format. I want to promote them via my LinkedIn profile, so another specific format, and I want to promote them via our Facebook page and the Facebook group. Okay, learn to design with Canva. So yeah, a couple of different things we need to publish here, and we are going to lean on the AI, on ChatGPT, to kind of give us the gist of these videos. And yeah, instead of summarizing them ourselves, I want the AI to do this. And so you will see there's a different level of complexity that we will be applying. So let's start with ChatGPT and see our original prompt in order to get this task rolling, to get this task started. All right, so my original prompt is the following. Here are 5 YouTube videos. Each video has a title, and you will notice that I put the word title in between the brackets because I will be using this kind of as like a tag that ChatGPT will recognize. So each video has a title, that is the actual title of the video on YouTube. It has a link, that's another tag I'm creating, that allows users to watch the video on YouTube, and it has a description that explains what the video is all about. Your task is to create a table where you organize in the first column, I want the title, in the second column, I want the link, and in the third column, a summary of the description that you will create. Okay, so I don't want it to just paste the description of the video. I want it to summarize this description. The summary will be no longer than 140 characters and explain very clearly what the video is about. And again, I asked Chat if it understood the task. So I asked it to type dot 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 if you understand your task. And the response, dot dot dot. It got it. All right, so now that Chat understood the task, all I had to do is to feed it the information. So I started pasting the info. So title equals, if you type equal after your tag, it will recognize that this is the value for the title. So title equals ChatGPT for LinkedIn, how AI can boost your profile. Link, paste the link of the description. Description, I paste the entire description, or at least the text part of the description, not all the links, the text that describes the video. And you see it's a quite long text. I don't want all of this. I want ChatGPT to summarize this in 140 characters. And I did this for all of the videos, okay? So 2, 3, all the way to 5. And I just hit enter, and this is what happened. ChatGPT generated this little table right here, which is very nice and cute, but has all of the information that I needed. And I noticed that it even kind of summarized the title as well as the description, which is not a big deal because the shorter it is, the easier my life will get when I start creating all of these different Canva designs, and you will see in a second. So from here, again, all I have to do is to simply copy the information on that table, which I'm doing now. Copy this. I'm going back to my spreadsheet. I'm going to delete all of that. And I'm going to paste the information one more time. I'm going to select everything, clear the formatting. Now I have a clean page with the name of the video, the URL, and my shortened description, my summarized video description, which is great. Going back to Canva, I want to go one step deeper in terms of customization, in terms of brand identity, okay? So what I have done, I have created a branded template, which I stored under my brand item right here on the menu. You see, if you click on brand, you will have access to your brand kit, your brand templates, and your brand controls. Okay, so this is where you can decide who on your team can modify what. But what interests me right here is the branded templates. So I have created this template right here, which I'm going to open. I'm going to use this as a template. So this is what it looks like. I have 3 pages. Okay, there, and I'm going to be using this. So this is the 1:1 aspect ratio, 1080 by 1080. So this will be perfect for the YouTube community tab, or if I wanted to use this on Instagram, for example. I'm going to just play the entire thing. So you see there are some animations, and then a placeholder for the video right here with another sticker on top of it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing, but you see how much more customization there is to this because I've been crafting a template or a document that I found very on brand using my brand colors, my font, the animation, my custom photos, and then saving that as a brand template. In order to save a document as a brand template, very easy, click the share button, and then use this button right here, brand template. If you do this, it will be stored under your folder brand template. That's exactly where I came to find this template. So this is the next level tip, to customize to a certain level that nobody else is going to take the time to do this. And then you basically leverage the same technology, the bulk create, in the same way. So I'm gonna go to my apps right here, start bulk create, and I'm going to enter this data manually, and you will see why in a second, because I kind of need the thumbnail for this page right here, page number 3. So you'll see in a second how I actually managed to have all of the thumbnails. But entering data manually, I'm going to clear the table first, and I'm going to go fetch my information right here. So I need this, the first column right here. I'm going to copy this first. I'm going to paste this here, add text. Oh, I'm going to make sure I label this column. This is the title. Now, I need the second column, which is this right here, the description of the video. And I'm going to start pasting this here and label description. Okay, so that is good. And I'm going to add images, okay? These images will be the thumbnails of the videos that I actually have right here, okay? So I downloaded these thumbnails from YouTube, okay? and they are on my computer right now. So what I need to do before we get anywhere else is to actually create a folder on Canva. So I'm gonna go back to my home, going to my projects, and I have a couple of different folders here. One is assets. I'm gonna go to assets. I have created this folder called YouTube thumbnails, and I'm just going to upload stuff from my computer. So from here, it's just a question of finding the thumbnails that you have downloaded and uploading them right here. So I have my 5 video thumbnails that correspond to the 5 videos I have created. It is very important that you store them in a specific folder so you actually know where they are, because now we need to go fetch them from this table right here. You see that you can add an image. I just clicked on the button, add an image. And that is why I decided to input my data manually, because I believe you cannot have your image in the CSV file. So now create this image and click on the plus button, and I will go fetch these thumbnails in the same folder. So YouTube thumbnails, I see that there are 5, and I just need to make sure I'm selecting the right thumbnail for the right video. So ChatGPT for LinkedIn, that was this one right here. Then next, how to create AI art. That's the Midjourney one. Video editing, that is this one. How to make YouTube tutorial thumbnail, that is this one. And this one is ChatGPT, the first one right here. Okay, so this is correct. I'm just gonna click on done. And now I'm ready to move to the second part, which is to connect my data once again to what I have here. Okay, so the first page, I don't need to connect any data here. New Canva video, I like that, we can use that. The bulk of the data is gonna come here, page 2. Okay, so from here, select my title, and I will connect my data to my title. Very easy. And description, same, connect data, your description, and then moving on to the next page, making sure I click on this frame right here, and I will add connect data image. There you go. I think I'm good to go, guys. I'm just going to click on the continue button, generate these 5 different posts, and there you go. Canva is going to work its magic, and I am going to have all of my posts right here. All I have to do is, again, play a little bit with the positioning of everything. But yeah, this is the first one. So ChatGPT for LinkedIn, that is the correct thumbnail right here. Second post, the Midjourney post. Just gonna rearrange this very quickly. Let me see here. For example, I could add this AI to the next line. This is good. Third video, same thing. Perfect. So I'm very happy with this. Now, what I can do is to simply start tweaking again. So I can change the color from this background right here, the base layer. I can do this with the styles one more time. So I could do something like this and apply the same style to this. You can just click on the button until you have everything you need. So let's find the right color combination. Yep, these 3 will be good. I will keep the 3 next ones like so, and let's see if I select the 3 of them, if I can change their color all at the same time. That would be pretty useful. No, I can't. It's okay. Okay, this is pretty consistent. And these 2. All right, moving on to the next one. I'm gonna use the last palette here with the green tones. This is good, and this is good enough. I'm gonna keep the last one yellow, but you see now I have like all of these different posts kind of like on brand with one another. I'm quite happy about all of this. This was very easy to generate, so let's close this thumbnail view. And from here, there's a couple of things I can do, okay? I really want to go one step deeper. This is the God level. So from here, I want to show you how you can resize these designs into the other formats that I will be needing. This is good for the YouTube community tab, but if I hit the resize button right here, and this will only be available for Canva Pro users out there. So if you're not a Canva Pro user, you won't have the magic resize functionality. If you do want to try Canva Pro Pro for free for 45 days. We will have an affiliate link in the description of this video. And we've heard some of you complain that the link doesn't work in India. So we'll have another link with a little Indian flag that our friends from India, following us from India, can use to also get access to the free trial. So that being said, using the magic resize to create the other types of format that we need. Okay, so that is pushing the automation one step further. Okay, so what do we need here? I want a LinkedIn post. So LinkedIn post, yes. And I want a Facebook post. Yeah, this one, post landscape. All right, so this is the one I was looking for. So I do have two different formats. I'm going to click copy and resize. And Canva is going to open two different documents. So I have this one right here, which is my Facebook post, you see. So it says here, Facebook. So I'm going to resize this and call this YouTube. I call this new video on YouTube Facebook post. Okay. Facebook post, landscape. I don't need the landscape, Facebook post. That's good enough. Okay, and the other one is this one, which I'm also going to tweak. I'm going to call this one. So this one is for LinkedIn. All right, so I'm just going to delete all of that part. And this is new video, YouTube, LinkedIn post. Perfect. So all have like slightly different format dimensions, but these are the correct ones. So I'm just going to have this overview to see if everything is at the right place, and it is. So perfect. So now I want to show you the final level of automation, which will be, instead of downloading everything and going to each of these platforms and re-upload, I'm gonna schedule everything from Canva. Okay, for that, I'm going to use another pro feature called the content scheduler. Okay, so the social media content scheduler from Canva, which will allow me to post each of these designs individually to some of the social media platforms that I already have connected to Canva. All right, so there's a couple of things here. I'm going to unpack everything for you. But at first, let me get out of this overview and let's do it from the Facebook ones. Okay, so this is the original post. Oh yeah, I forgot to rename this one. So this one is going to be called new YouTube video 1080 by 1080. That's good. All right, so yes, Facebook post, this one right here. So in order to schedule, you need to be a Canva Pro user. If you're not a Pro user, you won't be able to schedule, but you just click on the share button and then click on more. And then what you want to find is the first button right here, or might not be the first on your side, but it needs to say schedule. And you'll see a little crown right here indicating that this is a Pro feature. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to schedule this. So today is February the 3rd. When you're looking at this, probably around end of February. But let's say I want to publish this on the next day. So tomorrow, Saturday the 4th. I can select the time. This is fine. Select a channel. So I can click here and I see I already have a few things connected. I have our Facebook group connected and I have my LinkedIn page connected. So you could select something else. So these are all the different social media platforms you could potentially connect with Canva. It's very simple and straightforward to connect them. You could connect a Facebook page, Facebook group, different Facebook groups, etc., etc. In my case, I already have a bunch of different things connected. So all I want to do, schedule, not today, but tomorrow, like so. Yes, start a channel. I want to publish this in our Facebook group, for example. So I'm going to click here. Now you need to choose the format of your post. So what do you want this to be? This has animation. So MP4 video or GIF would be appropriate here. I'm going to go with MP4 videos and I'm going to select the pages because remember we had a bunch of different posts here. We actually had 5 different posts. So what I want to do is to deselect everything and select the first post, which is made out of the first 3 pages. So page from 1 to 3. I click on done and I can even include a copy right here. So remember we asked ChatGPT to give you the link? Well, this is where it's going to be useful. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use the little eye emoji. So this is going to be the caption that goes with this post in our Facebook group. And the caption will say, watch the tutorial here. And then I'm going to paste the link. So this one is the one about ChatGPT for LinkedIn. So I just need to come and get that link right here, copy that, come back here and paste it. And now I can schedule this, and it will be scheduled to be published on my Facebook group tomorrow, Saturday the 4th, with my caption, with the link. And this is where in a couple of minutes, I will be able to schedule 5 different posts. And if I want to go a bit deeper, I could also schedule the post I created in the previous modes, the pro mode and the beginner mode. Meaning I could probably schedule a month worth of content for my social media. And this took me approximately 40 minutes to create a variety of posts, not just one type of post with some basic quotes, but some branded posts that use my content and bring value to my audience. This is much powerful, in my opinion, than just using the basic level. So you see, my post has been scheduled. It will go live Saturday at 7:40 p.m. And yeah, that's so good. I can go to the content planner, see how this looks. So you see, this is the post right here. So if I was to schedule all of the other posts I have created today, I would have a full schedule right here. And that's what I wanted to show you, the 3 different levels of automation with Canva, with the bulk create functionality. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm gonna leave you guys with 2 more videos about these AI tools that I think you should be watching next if you haven't watched them yet. The first one is about prompting ChatGPT the right way. And the second one is a tutorial that Diana created about using Midjourney. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.